Excuse me, officer. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Susan Bassi.
Hi, what can I do for you?
Just need your name and badge number. I'm investigating the Branadini hit and run case that was on Blossom Hill right over there.
Last name Carrizosa, ID number S042.
Can I tell you something?
Sure, go right ahead.
For those of us old enough to be grandparents, we used to remember a day when police officers were like superheroes. They kept us safe and they protected our community, and we went to them when we had a problem. 3 years ago, I started recording the Los Gatos police, and some of that superhero fuzziness wore off. But more recently, I noticed that the police are changing. They're giving their names and their badge numbers, and they're treating us with respect even when we're recording them.
And we've made a lot of progress, and I'm really proud of you.
Well, thank you.
And please thank your association for supporting Daniel Chung in the DA race.
I will relay the message. You have a good day.
You too.
For the first time in over a decade, the Los Gatos Police Association is endorsing Daniel Chung instead of the incumbent District Attorney Jeff Rosen. Mr. Chung was fired by Mr. Rosen after authoring this article, a First Amendment retaliation, and now Mr. Chung is running for DA against his former boss.
Google search all of my allegations and you will find them to be true. These are not just things I'm making up. So, DA Rosen, if only you prosecuted crimes as hard as you tripped me last Friday, maybe this county would be a lot safer.
And for the first time in over a decade, Mr. Rosen has had to answer to voters and to his opponents. He's been unable to act civilly. He has laughed and mocked his opponents, and I attended a recent public square event where I saw him rip into a crime victim advocate.
You've been campaigning on the topic of helping thousands and thousands of victims, and it's something to be proud of if it's true statistics. Now, it's a fact that since you have taken state victim compensation, the benefits have declined every single year to about 50% less files for state victim compensation, about 149% in benefits to victim compensation, when actually the budget has tripled. So I want a commitment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Would you give us a commitment to release the statistics of state victim compensation since you have taken the program over? I've shared that with your...
Do you want to share with everybody everything else about you, or do you just want to ask a question about victim services?
What you just witnessed is what we used to only see police officers do on camera. Mr. Rosen was asked a direct question in a public forum. He could have answered that question factually and respectfully, and instead he mocked the speaker. He made faces, and he sought out to disparage her by making a personally degrading statement. Because Mr. Rosen is aware that the speaker is Margaret Petros. She has been a crime victims advocate in the county for over 38 years. And just like Mr. Chung, she wrote an opinion piece talking about how Mr. Rosen has been failing crime victims, along with a reporter, a former reporter of the San Jose Mercury News, who called out the Mercury for engaging in fraud and interfering with his crime victim benefits.
Your court, which means you're not able to file any documents in court anymore. Okay,
And Mr. Rosen,
who you
are you just victim shaming a vexatious litigant?